My story started when I was a child. My parents always brought me up going to church and brought me up with knowledge of who God was. Then by the time I got to secondary school, I really started to believe in God for myself and my faith grew. And when I was in year 9, I decided that I was going to get baptised. Everyone's got a story, and this has been mine.
My story started as a child, brought up in a Christian home. Walked away from God for a few years, got married at 23, marriage hit the rocks, and I had to seek him out again. He raised me up again from the ashes and set my feet on solid ground. This is my story.
My story began when I was 15 and I ended up coming to church with my family in an evening service, and I heard the worship and the lyrics to the song, and it really touched me. The altar call came after and I went down to the front and I just couldn't handle myself, but I cried and gave my life to God, and I said I'm gonna take this seriously. So yeah, and then ever since, God's had my back. He's been with me and showed me more and more of his love every day. I would never take it back. This is my story.
My story began at 17. I ran away from my childhood home after suffering domestic violence. Searching for safety in solitariness, it made sense to me. It took me 3 years of ups and downs, in and out of churches, before I made a decision to be discipled and live wholeheartedly for God. If not for Jesus, I would have continued life unaccompanied. But God did not want man to be alone. This is my story.